Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability owner for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. H4P is 13 years old. To God be the glory, and indeed great things he has done, and we are here to talk about the great things God has done with the H4P organization. I have representatives from the organization here with me, but I'll go for a break. When I come back, I'll introduce you to my guest. Is H4P at 13. What has God done with H4P? What has been the impact? We'll be right back for the answers. It's a Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on the air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable, and she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samuna Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 13 years old. Hooray! And at 13, H4P has embarked on 13 projects towards national development and bringing dignity to disability. Number 1 is the Helping Hand TV show, a media advocacy project that throws the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability, discussing topical issues concerning disability, and currently is the first and only TV show in Ghana dedicated to disability issues.
The Helping Hand TV show has done a lot, because a lot of people every Saturday they stay glued to their TV because they want to watch the Helping Hand show, because currently that is the only TV show on disability that runs every Saturday. We don't have one, and I congratulate the Helping Hand TV show for this program and also sustaining it.
It's a very educative program. It exposes you to persons with disabilities themselves, and you get to know their lives at first hand.
And it always focuses not on the negative, but on the ability of somebody who has a disability.
Number 2 is the Helping Hand Election Watch series that discusses policies concerning persons with disability, their inclusion, rights and privileges towards national development. Number 3 is H4P Ghana for Peace Summit, a conference that promotes the awareness and the need for peace during elections, where political parties are given the mandate to ensure peace and stability because persons with disability are affected the most during war and conflict.
This is an innovation I've seen for the very first time, and I thank you. Distinguished invitees and representatives of the various political parties, distinguished representatives of the disability community, representatives from various organizations, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here today and to be invited to be the chairman for this summit.
The EC, which is the constitutionally mandated body to ensure the realization of the right and the power to vote by all eligible persons, will ensure that the conduct and supervision of the elections will be devoid of all hindrances to effective participation.
All blind and partially sighted persons in Ghana wish to appeal for peace.
Number 4 is H4P Community Project, a one-on-one interaction with persons with disability, families, and institutions with persons with disability, where H4P gives financial and logistic support to help improve the livelihood of persons with disability.
The computers you gave us, this computer has been of very great benefit to the schools.
Number 5 is H4P's Ability Praise Concert, APC, the greatest and the biggest disability entertainment platform in Ghana, where persons with disability are given the opportunity to groom and showcase their talents in arts and entertainment. Number 6 is H4P's Intertertiary Ability Praise Concert, where H4P Organization throws a spotlight on the disability community in our tertiary institutions, thereby creating a platform where persons with disability can be impactful to this nation whilst in school. Number 7 is H4P's National Inter-Schools Disability Fund Games, where special education schools all over Ghana partake in sporting activities, thereby developing their career in sports. Number 8 is H4P Career Guidance and Counseling, a conference organized by the H4P Organization, where students with disability receive direction and professional help in their career. Number 9 is H4P Christmas Parties, where the H4P Organization appreciates persons with disability, gives special treats to persons with disability, families of persons with disability, especially caregivers, to appreciate them for the good work being done. Number 10 is H4P Orphanage Outreach, where the H4P Organization shows love through gifts and donations. Number 11 is Celebration of Love, as part of activities to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman. Several schools and institutions have benefited from free health screening and physiotherapy sessions for children with disability. Number 12 is the renovation and commissioning of wards, Christina Nanswa Hackman wards, and donations made to the Mana Mission Hospital. And finally, number 13 is the prestigious Chill Awards, instituted by the H4P Organization, the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards in honor of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman, to award persons with disability who have excelled in their various fields of endeavor in 1. Education, 2. Entrepreneurship, and 3. Sports and entertainment. To God be the glory. Great things he has done and greater things he will do.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. With me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. This is the special edition H4P at 13. Incredible. I have Philip and Marilyn with me. Lady and gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you so much, Bishop.
I said you are supposed to tell me the impact of H4P in 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
We began discussing the merits, the relevance of the Helping Hand TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking, the success stories, the impact. Personally, I can offhand think of like 1,000 stories. But there's a special one for me has to do with an episode that we did, and it was a blind lady, my friend Didi Wonder. She talked about how she could cook, how she could take care of her child, and all that. And some people could not believe it. In fact, I had a lot of calls and messages saying that this one is staged. We called her to come and stage whatever. But everybody knows Didi Wonder is blind. And she has so much ability, and people can't believe it. Can you believe it?
I can believe it. And Bishop, recently I heard Didi Wonder also sharing some good news from the episode. I mean, it blew my mind that 30 minutes to an hour program, people watch it, and now they can say that if Didi can do this, I will also do it. And I mean, this is the joy of the program, that you watch somebody who is in your condition and you were given various excuses why you can't do something.
And 12 years ago, this was not known.
No.
This was not done.
No.
But because of H4P's helping hand, right?
I mean, and you know that you are on course because it is showing or throwing the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disabilities. So what the society has known is the disability. What society has known is the misinformation. What society has known is the wrong information. But what a Helping Hand TV show seeks to do is to throw the spotlight, and you get to know that people are, I mean, they are people, and people are doing things. And if they are not in the limelight because we have put them, I mean, we've pushed them under the carpet and we don't even see any significant thing coming from them. But the Helping Hand TV show, I look at the extent the Helping Hand team goes, like the work they have to do, fishing out all these people, because these are not people that you Google and their names will pop up, because nobody wants to highlight significant things about persons with disability. So, I mean, I would say kudos to the Helping Hand team for the work they do, how they're able to scout the people. Sometimes they go outside the region of, I mean, Greater Accra region to go and look for these successful people.
You've actually traveled outside the country.
So that is the extent the team goes to make sure that we bring the story out so that people get to know that there is so much ability in the disability community we have to project and pronounce.
And Bishop, there are children, there are young people with disability who have watched the Helping Hand TV show. They have seen Dr. Seydou Dana. They have seen Dr. Corey. They have seen all of this when they can now say that I want to be a lawyer because there's somebody who has the same disability I have, and the person has been able to overcome it. So I also want to be a lawyer. I also want to be a minister of state. I also want to be somebody. I actually want to be a TV presenter because the bishop keeps telling me I can't do anything. So I see these examples, that the role models that the H4P organization presents and encourages parents to believe when their children say that I want to be a lawyer, to believe that it's possible because there are other people, because sometimes the child might want to and believe, but the parent hasn't seen anything like that. They are not sure if the universities can accept them, if the secondary schools can accept.
We've shaped opinion, we've shaped things. One of my favorite times on this show is when we have policymakers, parliamentarians, opinion leaders, politicians on the show, and we discuss disability issues. For me, it creates a certain impression for me. I'll go for a break. When I come back, I'll ask you about that. The fact that H4P has become a trusted brand. People trust H4P so much that when we go on air during the show and we say, we talk about disability issues, we talk about things that has to change, policies that has to change. Those in power listen, those who are being rude listen. I think that's a very big responsibility on H4P. Let me go for the music segment. When I come back, we'll talk about how H4P has become such a trusted brand, not only in Ghana, but across the African continent. It's a Helping Hand TV show. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. H4P is 13 years old.
We'll be right back.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop, where I give you success nuggets for a successful life. Whatever level of success you desire to achieve, whether big or small, local or international, you cannot achieve that success if you first don't take the first step. Most people spend so much time planning and yet never take the first step to achieve their dreams. To be successful, you must start from somewhere. And the best place to start from is where you are. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. A year from now, you would wish you had started earlier. The journey of 1,000 miles, it is said, begins with a step. Be bold, be brave, be confident, and start something worthwhile today in order to be successful tomorrow. It has taken 60 seconds for me to give you this success tip, but it will take more than 60 seconds for you to put it to work in your life. So start your journey to success now.
The prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards. Welcome back.
To God be the glory, great things He has done. It's a Helping Hand TV show. We are celebrating H4P at 13. Gentleman and lady, you are welcome again.
Thank you.
13 years of bringing dignity to disability, 13 years of this advocacy job. It's interesting. 12 years ago, when Helping Hand began, a lot of people could not trust that coming on the show to talk about what they are going through, it will end well. Yeah. In fact, we say that 12 years down the line, but it happened even earlier than 12 years. Yeah. Now, people call in, they want to be on the show. People feel free to share their lives with H4P so that H4P can share it to the world. H4P has become this trusted brand. Number one, how did you maintain this? How did you come about becoming such a trusted brand? Number two, what is the way forward? Because if you are talking for the disabled community, policymakers are listening, the society is listening, that puts a heavy load on your shoulders. What is going to happen?
Thank you very much, Bishop. I mean, with what H4P has done over 13 years, I mean, it tells the work that has been put in right from the beginning point where the vision was cast, and H4P knows that this path we are towing is not a profit-making venture. This path we are towing is that we want to make an impact. We have decided to focus on what has been ignored. We have decided to build what has been broken. So if this is what we are going to do, we shouldn't expect rewards. We should know that we are going to invest until this is achieved. And what you are going to engage in, it's not like you are building a house that you have to buy blocks. There will be no resistance. You have to buy cement or and put up a structure, but you're going to deal with people. You're going to deal with mindsets. So we understood that there is a lot of work on this journey to do. And we made up our mind that no matter the obstacles, no matter the setbacks, no matter the opposition, no matter the thing that would come against us to discourage us, we are going to go on. So I think that it is because the mind was right, the vision was clear, the heart and the the focus to see it happen is so glaring. And every year, something about the vision is renewed to give us new energy to make it happen. In as much as we have a lot of successes over the past 13 years and counting, we know that we are not yet there. We count the achievements to encourage us to keep going on, not to make us settle that we are there. Because what we have in our minds or what we have on paper is huge. Bringing dignity to disability. We are grateful for the various results we've had over the years, but we know that there's more to do. Like I'm speaking now, though we've achieved so much, we know that there is so much to do. So if I'm even going to touch on what is the way forward, Bishop, there is so much to do. We are nowhere near what we set out to do, but we are grateful that we've been able to take steps towards it. Because there's been no year in the past 13 years that we've not taken any step. I mean, we've come up with over 13 projects in 13 years. And it is indicative of the fact that every year H4P takes steps towards achieving the vision of bringing dignity to disability, trying to bridge the social inequality gap between the able and the disabled. And H4P is always coming up with something that would help persons with disability to feel comfortable and part of society, so that things would be, give them the equal opportunity, let them prove themselves. And that is what we seek to do. We pray for more strength to keep going on, because I know that in the camp of the H4P team, we know that there is so much to do. We have to motivate ourselves.
A lot of things to do.
We motivate ourselves, and we hear some of these testimonials that come and some of these reports that come of the impact of the program. Somebody in the northern region calls to tell you that a program they watched on a Saturday has impacted a person. A family calls, an institution calls, and you know that people are watching, people are listening, people are learning. And Bishop, it will interest you to know there is this gentleman who has his family, the children, they know everything about helping hand. Like they can rattle it. These are not children with disability, but at that age, they're falling in love with the program. If these children grow up, they won't maltreat persons with disability. Because this child, even when the parent doesn't want to watch, he insists. In fact, the children, they insist they would want to watch the program. So we are not only touching the elderly generation, but the younger ones too are also being impacted. And
so right from the young age, they are taught that society is made up of able and disabled people. So we don't look at disabled people with a certain eye. They are part of us, right?
And I wouldn't be surprised, Bishop, that when they go to school and they are in class with somebody who is physically challenged or something, they'll be defending the person. They'll be speaking for the person, because they watch the Bishop on the Helping Hand TV show talking with people and persons with disability, and they hear the story. Even if they don't understand the details of what is being aired or what is being discussed, they can have a feel of what is happening. And I'm sure they would even be speaking for persons with disability, even at their age. So we have a lot more to do to bring dignity to disability in the years ahead.
Media obviously is powerful, and television is even more powerful. And what we are doing with the Helping Hand TV show,
Bishop, people are easy to trust you when they realize that you are not going to take advantage of them.
Exactly.
And that is a major thing H4P, through the Helping Hand TV show, has proven. We are not in to take advantage of you. The mantra of the H4P organization is to bring dignity to disability. We are not in to see your weaknesses and point out your weaknesses, but then we know there are strengths. We throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And over the years, people have seen that really that is it. The H4P organization, with every topic they choose to talk about, everything has to do with, let's make sure that persons with disability have equal rights. Whether we are talking about the programs available for persons with disability or policies that policymakers are making, they realize that H4P does not compromise. H4P does not seem to take a stand with people just so that they will get the favor of other people, but then they stand for what is true and what is right for persons with disability. So it's easy to trust the H4P organization, trust the H4P brand over the years. And I have to say this, I cannot go without saying that having someone like you as the host of the Helping Hand TV show, who understands what people have gone through and is able to identify with the things they have gone. I mean, you are like Jesus. You are touched with the infirmities of others. You are able to understand. You feel what they are feeling. So they are confident to speak to Bishop, because Bishop is not out to discriminate or tell people that this is what he is doing. Everything, even making sure that his church premises is disability friendly. He's not just talking, he's walking the walk. So when people see that, they see it over time, they realize that no, there is nothing negative we can say about it. This is a brand to be trusted. This is a brand we can follow, because over the years they have proven it. And there's no doubt about it.
And I want to add to that. You come on the program. I remember there were a series of interviews. Bishop would interview the persons from the disability community. They would talk about a subject, and when there is a loophole, he would say he would follow through. Then he would bring the people that are involved or the people that are responsible for that subject on air. Then he would ask them questions about it. I mean, this can be trusted. This is a brand that I told you that I'm going to make sure that I'll follow up on this case. And sometimes when the people come, they come with the angle they come with, or the way they address the issue. Sometimes possibly the disability community didn't understand something, or the people didn't do the right thing. So it becomes a bridge, or the Helping Hand TV show becomes the bridge for both parties, so that something that the stakeholders were doing that they didn't explain to the disability community, the platform is created for them to explain that, okay, so this is why we did A and B. But the disability community understood that it is D. But when that platform is created, clarity is brought. Then in the situation where the stakeholders too haven't done the right thing, the disability community's plight is presented to them, then they go back home to go and work on it. So, I mean, if you create this atmosphere or this platform where things are clarified for us, there are situations where even medical persons are brought to deal with specific issues because somebody came with a condition. Questions were asked, they didn't have solutions to them. Then the Helping Hand TV show brings professionals that can attend to or that can address issues on this, and they would educate the populace. So, I mean, several things the Helping Hand TV show has done. And Bishop, let me end by saying that Helping Hand didn't come. Like, first year, there was program on TV. Second year, there was no program. Then the Helping Hand TV show came up after the fifth year. But the consistency has also added to it being a trustworthy program, because we know that if there is no interruption from maybe the television station that we are airing the program on, you are sure that every Saturday at 6 p.m. when you tune in, the Helping Hand TV show will be there, and you have so much to learn. So thank you to the H4P Organization, the CEO, and the Helping Hand TV team for good work done over the years.
We'll be right back.
Is the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Not knowing how we'll get through this test, but holding on to faith, you know best. Nothing can catch you by surprise. You've got this figured out, and you're watching us now, And when it looked as if we can't win, oh God, you wrapped us in your arms and stepped in. You stepped right in, and everything we need you supply. You've got this in control, and now we know that you made our way. when our backs were against the wall and it looked as if it was over. You made a way, and we're standing here only because you made a way. Oh, you made a way. Thank you, Lord. Now we're here, yeah. Looking back on where we've come from, oh God, because of you and nothing we've done, yeah, to deserve the love and mercy you've shown. Your grace was strong enough to lift us up, and you made our way. When our backs were against the wall and it looked as if it was over, you made our way. And we're standing here only because you move mountains, you cause walls to fall with your power, you perform miracles. There is nothing, that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you move mountains, you cause walls to fall with your power, you perform miracles. There is nothing, no, that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you made a way. And we're standing here only because you made a way, yeah. And we're standing here only because you made. And we're standing here only because you made a way. Yes, you made a way. Sheila won.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 13 years old. Hooray! And at 13, H4P has embarked on 13 projects towards national development and bringing dignity to disability. Number 1 is the Helping Hand TV show, a media advocacy project that throws the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability, discussing topical issues concerning disability, and currently is the first and only TV show in Ghana dedicated to disability issues.
The Helping Hand TV show has done a lot, because a lot of people every Saturday they stay glued to their TV because they want to watch the Helping Hand show. Because currently that is the only TV show on disability that runs every Saturday. We don't have one, and I congratulate the Helping Hand TV show for this program and also sustaining it.
It's a very educative program. It exposes you to persons with disabilities themselves, and you get to know their lives at first hand.
And it always focuses not on the negative, but on the ability of somebody who has a disability.
Number 2 is the Helping Hand Election Watch series that discusses policies concerning persons with disability, their inclusion, rights and privileges towards national development. Number 3 is H4P Ghana for Peace Summit, a conference that promotes the awareness and the need for peace during elections, where political parties are given the mandate to ensure peace and stability because persons with disability are affected the most during war and conflict.
This is an innovation I've seen for the very first time, and I thank you. distinguished invitees and representatives of the various political parties, distinguished representatives of the disability community, representatives from various organizations, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here today and to be invited to be the chairman for this summit.
The EC, which is the constitutionally mandated body to ensure the realization of the right and the power to vote by all eligible persons, will ensure that the conduct and supervision of the elections will be devoid of all hindrances to effective participation.
All blind and partially sighted persons in Ghana wish to appeal for peace.
Number 4 is H4P Community Project, a one-on-one interaction with persons with disability, families, and institutions with persons with disability, where H4P gives financial and logistic support to help improve the livelihood of persons with disability.
The computer she gave us, this computer has been of very great benefit to the schools.
Number 5 is H4P's Ability Praise Concert, APC, the greatest and the biggest disability entertainment platform in Ghana, where persons with disability are given the opportunity to groom and showcase their talents in arts and entertainment. Number 6 is H4P's Intertertiary Ability Praise Concert, where H4P Organization throws a spotlight on the disability community in our tertiary institutions, thereby creating a platform where persons with disability can be impactful to this nation whilst in school. Number 7 is H4P's National Inter-Schools Disability Fund Games, where special education schools all over Ghana partake in sporting activities, thereby developing their career in sports. Number 8 is H4P Career Guidance and Counseling, a conference organized by the H4P Organization, where students with disability receive direction and professional help in their career. Number 9 is H4P Christmas Parties, where the H4P Organization appreciates persons with disability, gives special treats to persons with disability, families of persons with disability, especially caregivers, to appreciate them for the good work being done. Number 10 is H4P Orphanage Outreach, where the H4P Organization shows love through gifts and donations. Number 11 is Celebration of Love, as part of activities to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman. Several schools and institutions have benefited from free health screening and physiotherapy sessions for children with disability. Number 12 is the renovation and commissioning of wards, Christina Nanswa Hackman wards, and donations made to the Mana Mission Hospital. And finally, number 13 is the prestigious Chill Awards, instituted by the H4P Organization, the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards in honor of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman, to award persons with disability who have excelled in their various fields of endeavor in 1. Education, 2. Entrepreneurship, and 3. Sports and entertainment. To God be the glory. Great things He has done and greater things He will do.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. We are still discussing H4P at 13, but this whole time would allow us. We are going to continue this discussion next week. I hope to get Philip and Marilyn again. But thank you for sharing with us the impact of H4P, especially when it comes to the Helping Hand TV show. Thank you for tuning in to your favorite show. Thank you to DV Unlimited Company Limited, my proud sponsors, of course, Fire City Chapel, FCC, also part of my proud sponsors. I'm so grateful. I'm going to come your way again next week. But until then, remember, disability is not inability. Take care of yourselves, and God richly bless you.
prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards.
Chill Awards. And